Welcome to the Lubtala Astrology 101, ang iyong mabilis at malinaw na guide para mas maintindihan ang mundo ng mga planeta at bituin. Sa loob ng 10 minuto, bibigyan kita ng practical tips at key insights para mas maintindihan mo kung ano talaga ang astrology at paano mo ito magagamit sa buhay mo. Tara, simulan natin ang journey mo to astrological mastery, one step at a time.
This is the one proof. Okay, ito yung Pisces. A Pisces man is warm-hearted, caring, and deeply sensitive. This is from traditional astrology. I just got this from the internet. So who is this man? This man is Osama bin Laden, who planned World Trade September 11 attack. He might be warm-hearted, deeply sensitive. Parang it doesn't make sense. Parang Pisces is supposed to be good, no? Warm-hearted, caring, and sensitive. But how come he was able to do some atrocious acts, such as bombing? Well, bombing the World Trade Center or whatever terroristic activities that was involved. So another example, this is Gaddafi, and the description, his sun sign is Gemini, commander-in-chief of his army. So parang the description for Gemini doesn't fit in his life. Okay? So again, an example that if you just focus on the sun sign, parang you miss the rest of what astrology will say. Okay, the last one, ito. Sagittarians are honest, honorable, and on the side of the underdog in society. Jovial, good humor, freedom-loving. Ayun, freedom-loving. How can somebody who's freedom-loving would become a tyrant, fascist, or a dictator such as Stalin per se? So here it is. The 12 signs, the planets, and the houses are the alphabet astrology. Okay, so for you to become an astrologer or to appreciate fully what astrology is, you have to know the 12 signs, the planets, and the houses. Not just the sun sign, not just the 12 signs alone. Because actually the most important are the planets. Because it's the planets that act. It's the planets that give strength to a sign, that limits the meaning or the manifestation of the signs. Yung houses, the houses will just tell us where the planets are working or what kind of energy is being transmitted with respect to the houses. And even when, the houses will tell us when something will happen as well. Ito, astrology is not entertainment, but then horoscopes were made for fun and for entertainment, as we discussed earlier. Although yung kay Princess Margaret was experimental, pero after that period, many people came up with different kinds of horoscopes, and most of them are funny, such as this one. Ito, I got this from an old magazine ata ito. This was written in 1973 by Teresita Baiza. Of course, maybe she was not an astrologer. That's why we didn't hear anything else from this person. So anyway, ito yung isang example. Kambal, yung pinanganak sa buwan ng Mayo, May 23 hanggang Hunyo 23. Kawawa ka naman, ang baba ng marka mo sa card, di bale, malapit naman ang pasahan at yak na nagpak ka na naman. Kaya mag-aral ka ng mabuti para di mga bote. O yan. This is one example of how horoscopes degenerated from, let's say, from the manuscripts of the ancients, naging yung kay Princess Margaret nga, and then sun sign, and then this one, as a funny way of, well, it's just for fun. There's no astrology there. There's no planet. There's nothing. No, it's just there. It was written for fun. Okay. And sadly, some writers continue doing this. I think Inquirer Libre also have this kind of horoscope. Meron din sa radyo. Well, if you view it as fun, okay lang. Pero if you are an astrologer, I don't think you'll be happy with it. Here is another example. Manunubig. Manunubig is Aquarius. January 23, February 2022. Nabalitaan ni Mr. Manalo, kurot ang kuksayan mong magsayaw. Kaya maganda ka, iimbitahan ka sa araw ng mga puso. At sa wakas, makikita mo na rin ang idolo mo si Ngongo. So, it was really for fun. Last one. Darating na ang araw na matutupad ang iyong pangarap. Makakabili ka na ng bahay, lupa, kotse, at iba pang pangarap sa buhay. Lahat ng ito ay iyong mabibili sapagkat makakapulot ka ng 20 tumatiginting na mamera. Swerte mo. So, ayan. So it's really funny, merong element ng hope, bibigyan ka ng hope, which is somewhat, I think, the formula in doing horoscopes. Pero may funny element. I have a confession to make. I used to write horoscopes, but I don't do it anymore. The thing is, if you are a budding astrologer, parang that was the initial output that the publishers will ask from you. The good thing is that, actually for me pala, despite I did horoscopes then for siguro 5 years, pero I started my astrology practice as a writer of fan article, hindi horoscope. That's one thing somehow I'm proud of. Even though I did horoscopes for a while, I started my career as a writer of astrology articles. The very first article that I wrote was actually historical astrology, itong horoscope of heroes for Malaya newspaper. And then after that, I wrote for Woman Today. I think for 7 years, I did different kinds of astrological writings. I did articles, I did an advice column, yearly horoscopes, I did weekly horoscopes. But despite I did that, which I'm not very proud of, what I did, I made a deal with the publications. For example, with Manila Times, I did horoscopes for Manila Times for a few months. Pero as horoscope was on the entertainment section, parang the whole one page is for entertainment. What I requested was, what I've written should not be within that same page. And ask them to put it somewhere else para hindi siya kasama dun sa entertainment section, yung may mga cartoons. So I asked them na do not put it in the entertainment section. So that was my one way of rebelling sa system at that time, and then they obliged me. Okay, so being previously a horoscope writer, I can tell you now that horoscopes can only be true 1/12 of the time. So it cannot be 100% accurate because it was done in a way that it can only be correct if you are born around 6 a.m. for sunrise. It means your sun sign and your ascendant sign is the same. Yeah, it's correct. So not every, let's say, Aries person will have the same horoscope, because the horoscope as it appears in the newspapers were computed based on the same sun sign and same ascendant sign. So pag sinabing March 19 to April 19 for Aries is not actually correct. It means everyone born around 6 a.m. during that period. So there you go. So it's not really meant to be correct. It can only be correct 1/12 of the time.
Salamat sa panonood, Astro Friend. Kung gusto mo pang matuto, panoorin ang susunod na video sa Daludtala Astrology 101. At dahan-dahan nating buuin ang iyong astrological knowledge hanggang maging confident ka at maging dalubhasa sa pagbasa ng mga tala. Ako, si Resty Santiago, at ito ang iyong guide sa pag-unawa ng mga bituin. See you sa next video!